mole concept. Mole அப்படினாலே that is equal, it is represented by n. Mole is represented by n. So mole is nothing but the molecular weight expressed in gram. That's all. It means, for example, if you have got the molecular weight of water as H2O is 18 gram, means 18 gram per mole. It means this is called 1 mole of water. Do you understand? So it means that is, it is represented by n, and you have to take weight divided by molecular weight. Weight by molecular weight. Where weight is given in gram, molecular weight is given in gram per mole. And in case of atom, you have to consider the atomic mass, W by A. For example, 1 mole atom of that is silver. It is silver atomic mass is 108 roughly gram per mole. So n, this is n. So n is equal to W by A. Therefore, what is W? The weight of silver, n into A, which is nothing but, that is n is equal to 1 here. So 1 into atomic mass 108 gram. Is it not, per mole? This is 1 mole. So mole inverse cancel. So this is 108 gram. Do you understand this? Okay. And similarly, you have number of moles. N is equal to number of moles. And you know something about Avogadro's hypothesis, which is nothing but equal volume of all gases contain equal number of molecules at standard temperature and pressure. Okay, this is called STP. And Avogadro's volume is represented as a 22.4 liter. Like in the case of Avogadro's number, that is 6.02 into 10 power 23. Avogadro volume is 22.4 liter. Okay. Now we have say that is Avogadro's volume, that can also be represented in terms of ml. So 22.4 liter means 22,400 ml, and this can be represented in terms of cubic meter also. We know already that is 1 cubic meter. 1 cubic meter is equal to 1 kiloliter. That is 1 cubic meter is equal to 1000 liter. Do you understand this? It means 1 cubic meter is equal to 10 cube liter. Therefore 1 liter is equal to 1 divided by 10 cube meter cube. It means 10 power minus 3 cubic meter is equal to 1 liter. Do you understand? So based on this, we can convert this liter, that is 22.4 liter, as 22.4 into 10 power minus 3 cubic meter. Okay. And this can be represented in scientific notation also. So 2.24 into 10 power minus 2 cubic meter. So Avogadro's volume can be represented in terms of cubic meter also. Do you understand this? Sometimes this Avogadro's number is given, Avogadro's volume is given in terms of cubic decimeter cube also. Okay, so where 1 decimeter cube is equal to 1 liter. Therefore, you can represent the Avogadro's volume as VA is equal to 22.4. Instead of liter, you can put decimeter cube. So we have got all these conversions. Do you understand this? Then let us consider the number of molecules. How to count the number of molecules? Okay. So you can count actually the number of molecules are present in a given mole, for which you can make use of this equation. N dash is equal to, we can represent a number of molecules as N dash, because we already identified N as number of moles. So in order to distinguish from mole, you can represent this as N dash. So N dash is equal to N into A, Na, Avogadro's number. So this N dash can also be represented in terms of W by M, because N is equal to W by M, that we know already. Okay, so we can make use of this. So N is equal to W by M into Na. So this is N dash. So N dash means number of molecules. For example, let me consider how many molecules are present. How many molecules are present in 180 gram water. We know the molar mass of water is 18 gram per mole, since water is H2O. So 2 into 1, that is 2, and you got 1 oxygen, so 16, so 18 gram. So molar mass is 18 gram per mole. And what is given here? 180 gram, so that is weight, 180 gram, 180 gram weight. Now what you are supposed to find out? You have to find out n dash, number of molecules. So we can straight away apply this formula. So n dash is equal to W by, you must always hold this such type of flashcard so that we can make use of this as a ready reckoner. Okay, so you have to buy out the molecular form, this formula containing formula in this flashcards. Now n dash is equal to W by m into Na, Avogadro's number, is it not? Therefore n dash is equal to, what is W? 18 gram. And what about 180 gram? And this is molecular weight, 18 gram. So into Avogadro's number, 6.02 into 10 power 23. So you can strike out, so 10. So you have 6.02 into 10 power 1, 23, so 24. So n dash, number of molecules, is equal to this much. So likewise you can calculate. Sometimes, see, whenever you have got such formula, you should be able to rearrange effectively so that you can easily arrive at the answer, and you may anticipate different types of questions also based on a single formula. See, we have one single formula, n dash is equal to Na. We know what is n dash, number of molecules, is it not? What is n? Mole, number of mole. What is A? That is Avogadro's number. Otherwise you can put Na, Avogadro's number, Na, Avogadro's number. Okay, so what are all the various formula you can work out from this? This n can be expanded as what? N dash is equal to W by m into Na. Sometimes you will be asked W, so in that case what you can do? That is n dash into m, molar mass, divided by Na. Sometimes they may ask you m also based on this formula, so you should be able to rearrange. So m is nothing but m by n number of molecules into Na. Okay, so likewise you should be able to rearrange, and the same equation can be used for finding out n double dash, that is number of atoms in the case of atom. So that is W by A. Instead of m you can put A. So W by A into Na, Avogadro's number. Are you able to follow this? So likewise the same formula can be effectively used in various ways. Okay, right. Then we have the vapor density. Vapor density is nothing but the mass of given volume of gas at STP, okay, divided by mass of the same volume of hydrogen. And vapor density is also given as the relative molecular mass divided by 2. Therefore relative molecular mass is nothing but 2 into vapor density. Okay, you can make use of that formula also. So from this, now you can represent this mole in various ways like this. For example, we have got n number of moles. In terms of volume, that is 1 mole contains 22.4 liter. Is it not? 4 liter. And what about this? 1 mole contains 6.02 into 10 power 23 number of particles. This is in terms of number. In terms of mass means, that is the molecular weight expressed in gram, that represents the mole. Okay, and in terms of equations also you can represent like this. For example, when I say n mole, means you can say W by m or W by A. The same n mole can be represented as n dash divided by Avogadro's number, or n double dash, that is number of atoms, divided by Avogadro's number. And in terms of volume, the given volume divided by Avogadro's volume. The same mole can be represented in various ways, and all these formulas are very important. Therefore, 1 mole gas is 22.4 liter at STP. 1 mole particle means it contains a 6.02 into 10 power 23. For example, 1 dozen banana means 12 numbers, is it not? So it's mere number, it doesn't have any unit. Then 1 mole mass is nothing but molar mass expressed in gram. 1 mole water means 18 gram of water. That's all. So these are all about mole concept, and you can anticipate various types of problems in this. Okay.